tell you. Ooh, I gotta tell y'all about my day. It was amazing today. Like we went mission on a mission work. My first lady, another first lady, my mom, and me. We went to go spread love to a women's group home and to a elderly home. It was it filled my heart with joy. Just to give back to people, just to give back to somebody who may not get a Valentine, you know, who may not get a call from their family, who may not get checked on, who may not get love shown to them, you know. And we take out time. Like I love doing like mission work with the elderly because, those are the people that we forget sometimes. When we do the hustle and bustle, when we thinking about ourselves and we thinking about what we getting for Valentine's. We thinking what our boo gonna get us, what our boyfriend, what our husband's gonna get us, our wives. But just to think about somebody else in this time period. We went to this women's group home, right? And I knew two of the ladies there. And they faces lit up when we walked through the door, when we had our gifts in our hand for them. And my mom, she checks on this lady that lives there. It's one of our closest friends of the family. Like, she had a stroke, and they put her children. She couldn't take care of herself, so she went to like a woman's home. And I thank God for homes like this, that love on the elderly, that take care of them, that make sure they get their baths, make sure they get their food, their nutrients, their medicine. When you walk in, it's like a loving home. It's so neat in there, so clean. But my aunt is in a women's home, so I thank God for different women's homes that are open for women that can't take it, or you may have fallen down, you had a stroke, you can't take it, or you still can't function, and they do all the necessities to take care of you. But one lady touched me because she had the same name as my grandmother. Her name was Eula May, and that's my grandmother's name, Eula May. And I said, God, we were meant to be here. This was our mission. This is kingdom work. People always say, I'm doing kingdom work. I'm doing no offense. When you giving the word, when you preaching the word, and then you require offering, you want to get paid for preaching the word. No, that's not kingdom work to me. Kingdom work to me is when you're out there in the vineyard, when you're out there touching souls, reaching souls. And when we, a long time ago, y'all excuse me, y'all excuse me, a long time ago, when I was a little girl, I used to watch my mother and her pastor and all the ministers of our church. We all the children, we used to go crusading around the neighborhood, asking people are they saved, praying for people, reaching out in the community, um, just praying over people, giving people the word and leaving the word with them, crusading. People don't do that anymore. I know times have changed where, people are cruel and people are afraid to crusade. But that's what we need in these times. Christian folks that's not scared to crusade into the neighborhoods, that go into the hedges and the highways and byways and compel men and women everywhere and tell them about Jesus Christ. Tell them about our Savior who died on the cross for them, who paid the ransom, who paid a price we couldn't pay, who paid it so that we wouldn't have to, so we could have a chance of the tree of life, that they have a chance to get right, to get saved. So that woman, that the elderly woman that was there, Miss Eula May, that touched me so much. Like I said, Grandma, I see you. I said, Grandma, you always here with me in my heart. You always here present. I think sometimes like our loved ones are here with us in spirit. Even though their body is not here, their spirit is here. And they cover us. They walk with us just like God does. God covers us and walks with us day in and day out. But our loved ones linger. They linger here a little while just to watch over us, just to be our guardian angels. I believe that. And one day I'll see my loved ones again. If I live right, heaven belongs to me. But yes, y'all, and we went to another elderly home where they have elderly residents. It's like apartments, but inside a building. And so we knocked on everybody's door and gave um cups, Valentine cups with candy in it. And they were so happy. They were so excited. They were so loving. And they were just excited. They were just, you know, they was like, thank you, very appreciative. You ever gave somebody something and they wasn't appreciative of what you gave them, and you wish you had gave it to somebody else? But these people were so appreciative, so kind, and I was like, yeah, I like stuff like this. I could do mission work that includes the elder. I could do this, maybe once or twice a month for the elderly, giving to them, loving on them. I don't mind giving towards a cause. I don't mind loving on people who are appreciative, who don't get anything, who are left out, who are forgotten somewhat, and that are very appreciative by heart. It doesn't take much to make somebody day. It doesn't take much to say, I love you. It doesn't take, we can get some stuff from the Dollar Tree. It'll be just to have pretty it up, put a little basket or a little box, pretty it up. It doesn't take much. And so, y'all, and then, I blessed my mom with some roses. I said to myself, I said, my mama's not going to always be here forever, nor my stepdad. And I want to give them their flowers while they live. I gave my mama those forever flowers. Y'all know those flowers that last for like a year or two or three. They last for a long time. You don't have to water them. They just last forever. And will last like maybe I think from 1 to 3 years, I guess. But I want to get me some too, some purple ones. But I gotta wait till I save up my money because them things ain't cheap. But I wanted to bless my mom with that. So every time that she looks at those roses, she sees me. She sees how much I love her. She see, even though sometimes we disagree on some things, even though we get in our little, tit for tat, even though, sometimes she be like, Lord, Christian, you so hard. But I want to show her, not just say I love you, but show her that I love her and that my love is unconditional, just like God's love is. My love don't never waver. If anything happens to my mother, my stepdad, and my brother, and my other brother, my niece, I'm coming full throttle. Come running. Don't play with them. Don't bother them. Don't bother them. Please don't, cause you gonna get the beast. You gonna get. I'm nice and sweet, but you gonna get the lion, the lioness, cause I don't play by them. I don't play by my family. I don't play by myself, but I definitely don't play by them. And I love my mom. There's nothing I wouldn't do. My mom has taught me what strength looks like. She taught me what patience is. She's taught me what standing on your own looks like. She taught me how to be self-sufficient. She taught me how to have my own mind, not to follow the crowd, not to follow what other people are doing. You don't have to follow the crowd. You can be different. You can be your own person. You can follow the beat of your own drum. You don't have to do what everybody else doing. You can be set apart. And so I wanted to do that for her. And it didn't matter what the cost was. I said, if I can buy this and buy it, I can buy these flowers for my mama. And I said, she's not going to live on there forever. And I want to do something that she'll always remember. I always try to do something, you know, every now and then for her birthday, for Valentine's, for Christmas, something to show her how much I love her and how much I cherish her. And I looked out for my dad. We took my brother and my dad out to dinner, and the women pay for the dinner, like, and just show appreciation, just to show love. If I'm able to do it, I'll do it. If I'm able to, I will. I don't put a price on nothing. I don't look at that. I don't go overboard though, but I don't look at that. I'm like, I want to do something special. I was gonna get her some edible arrangements, but I can save that money. I can save that money and do something else with it. And make my own. I did my own strawberries. I did my own edible arrangements. I did my own edible arrangements. I don't play that. Save some money. I sure am. But y'all, I want to tell y'all, just y'all be loving and kind towards each other. And those that have spouses, love on each other. Because you don't know the moment, the second, the hour. Your loved one could be taken away. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what the next minute holds. So take out time for your family. Take out time for your loved ones, the ones that you love the most, the ones that mean the most to you, the ones that love you back, the ones that don't require nothing for you to love them, the ones that you ain't gotta pay to love you, the ones who love for free, the ones that don't ask for nothing from you, but they love you unconditionally. And you don't have to pay for this love, just like God's love. You ain't gotta pay for. You know how like some people in your life, you do something for them. No, they do something for you. They expect you to do for them. No, God ain't like that. God has that unconditional love. You ain't got to repay God back. There's no way we could repay him back for what he did. For sending his only begotten son to die on the cross for us. There's no way we could repay him, and he knows that. But each day, we try to be a little bit better. Be a better human being. Be our brother's keeper. We try to be more kind. God didn't say be a fool. Be nobody's fool, but show kindness and love towards people, and give people a chance. People fall short because we all human, but he asks us to give them a chance. Give them a chance, y'all. But y'all stay kind, stay loving, stay uplifted, because in this life, it's going to throw you for a loop. It's going to throw you a curveball. Yeah, it's going to get you down some days. Some days you ain't going to know whether you're going or you're coming. But that's a part of life. And as we're going through this life journey, let's have a praise on our lips. Let's have a smile on our face. Let's tell God thank you for each day, each trial, each tribulation, each mountain, each valley that I'm able to endure. Because somebody's gone on to glory. They can't endure nothing. They can't go through this life. They ain't with their loved ones anymore. But thank God I'm still here. Thank God I'm among the living and not the dead. Thank God that I ain't in jail somewhere. But I'm here. And I'm doing well. Thank God. Thank God for it. But y'all stay kind. Stay present. Stay in the race, y'all. Stay in the race and keep pushing. Keep pressing. Love y'all to life. Stay humble. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.